Yeah, hello there and welcome back, and let us continue with our lesson over here. And in this lesson we are going to learn about the row in the Flutter as well as in the SwiftUI and in Compose. And in the previous lesson we learned about the column and how we can display our widget or the view in the vertical direction. So in this lesson we will see how we can add or display our widget or the view in the horizontal order. So let's go and get started over here. So here you can see in our home screen we have a column and we are putting all of our widget over here, and I can remove this one from here, the const, and inside this column let us add our row. I will add it a row over here, and row also has a children over here, and let me put it a comma over here, and that should be fine. Okay, so what I will do is I'll just cut this section from here and I'll put inside this row over here, and let me put it inside and let me arrange it. And when I run this one, you will see that it has some error over here. You can see that overflow of that particular widget which is coming from the image because the image is too big. So what we can do is, for this one I'll create a size box, and inside this size box I will add the width, let's say a width of the 100, and also I will add the height which is of, let's say, of 50, so just a small image. And then I will add the child, and child I will display this particular widget over there. Just cut and paste it over here, and that should be fine. So let me make it as a const. For instead of making it over here, I guess I can make it in the const over here. So we will see that all of the warning message is gone. And let me rebuild our app, and you can see now you get a small image, but you can see that all of these have been added in a horizontal order. So you can also give some space over here and then add some padding, then it will look much better over here. But for now I guess just leave it as a default one. And what we can do is we can also still add this particular widget in the column. So I guess I can just copy it from here and let it put down below this the row, and that will be all of our column. So let's do it in this way, and that should be fine. And now if I rebuild this one, you can see that we have now a vertical as well as the horizontal. So this is a vertical which is on the column, and this is on the horizontal which is on our row. So this is a row, this is the top one, and the bottom one is from our column. And what you can also do is this is giving us some warning over here. So I will add another column over here and have a children, and inside the children I'll just make this one as a const, and with this I can just cut this section from here and put it inside that particular column, and I guess that will look okay. So I guess I just remove that one and I can paste it over here, and that will be, I guess, much better. And then so let me rerun it, and you can see we have the same display, just we remove that particular warning over here. So let's move on to our another project which is on the SwiftUI. So let me open the Xcode over here, and in our project over here which is on the Xcode, so let's open up our home screen view, and I guess it should be a demo app. We are loading the image view, but let's go to the home screen view, and in the home screen view what we are currently loading is our column or a V stack to load it in a vertical direction. So what I can do is over here, let me create another stack of the edge stack, and the edge stack will be our row over here. and here inside this we can just add this text, and I guess we will just mention text 1, and then you can add some more over here, and let's paste it below over here, 3, 4, and the 5. So I'll just change the number from 1 to 2, and here we have a 3. Sorry, this one should be of 2, this one should be of 3, and this one should be of the 4, and then we have the 5 over here. So now you can see that we have added that one over here, 1, 2, 3, and that is still in the 1, so it should be of 5, right? So we have set all of that one in the you can see it's in the edge stack, which is the row, and that will display all of our view that we have added over here in the horizontal order. So I guess there is some error. Let us try to rebuild, and you can see it's added, but it doesn't look good over here because we haven't added any of the formatting for this particular text. So you can just go and add some modifier like the font, color, and all of the stuff, but let us just keep it as simple because we just want to know about the edge stack over here. And let us move on to our next project that will be on the Android Studio. So let us open our Compose project, and in our Android project, or in the Compose project, we have previously added a column. So what I can do is inside this column I can just go and add or outside of this column, or let's add inside this column since we need multiple children over here. So I'll just add a row over here, and with this you can add some of the modifier over here, but by default you can see the alignment is on the vertical. So what I will do is I'll just copy all of this stuff from here and just paste it inside this particular view, and I guess this image view will be much bigger. So what I can do is I can just go and add I guess a box is there. So with this box I can just have a modifier of like a width first of all, and width I'll just give it as 100, or let's give it as 100.ddp, and then we will have another modifier of this one will be of the height of, let's give it as 50.ddp. Okay, so inside this particular box what I will do is I'll move my image widget so it looks like much smaller. So just paste it inside it over here, and I guess I made a mistake, so I'll just cut this one and put it over here. And let us try to run this particular project and let's see how it look like. And since the project is running, so let's open up here. So you can see that we have added that particular view to our row over here, and it is showing in the horizontal order, but the image is not showing. So that's because we don't have any scroll controller over here. So by default the row is not scrollable. So what we can do is we can add a scrollable over here and make it scrollable. So I guess that will be our next topic, and we'll be configuring a scrollable in our Flutter as well as in the Android Studio as well as on the SwiftUI project. So let's meet up in the next lecture. Till then, have a great day.